Welcome to a 20-minute video. Let's share the time. It is 3 a.m. in the morning, June 7th, Saturday. Happy Saturday. This is my third take. The first take, I was in about, I'm not sure, it was 5 to 10 minutes. I was on repeat. So I was talking about one whole subject and then I repeated it again and then I caught on. I was like, dude, why does it sound so familiar? And oh, I talked about it earlier and I'm talking about it again. So I had to scrap that one. The second one, I was in about 5 minutes and I did the screen. So I did this. It had personal information and I had to scrap that. So we're at the third take. I hope everything's okay because I'm trying to sleep early. It's much better than before because right now I'm filming at 3 rather than 4 or 4:30. But let's get it started. I don't have that much going on, so we will be pretty much going with the flow, aka winging it. And let's get it started. So let's talk about the day. I slept at 5:30 in the morning yesterday and I got up at 9:35, so I only had, was that 4 hours and 5 minutes of sleep. Wow. And I did the usual. I got up, made my rice, which is the same per usual. So once I get up, I'm gonna throw this in the microwave. Once it gets really hot, put on the cheese, and then when the cheese cooled down, I put on the ketchup. So after that, I also made the coffee. Did I wash the tumbler? I did. So I got the tumbler ready for coffee in the morning. At 10 o'clock, I read and wrote messages to my Facebook friends. At 10:20, I did the prayer and meditation. I put Jijong be distracted by tooth exercising. So the tooth, she was exercising and made a lot of racket. And I started having bad memories about the past, of what she has done. And I tried not to think about it. But I realized, wow, I've been holding it in for 40 years. And wow, talk about emotional mastery. I don't got it. I was just sitting here angry. Why did that happen? Why did this happen? Why, you know, life is like that. But it is what it is. I'm sure other people perhaps have it much worse, but they're able to handle it. So I still got a lot of learning to do in regards to emotional mastery, because if I am not able to handle my own problems, if I don't have that ability to self-reflect and heal myself, I probably end up just like the tooth, and I definitely do not want to be like that. So I realize, and I'm very grateful for the commenter I enjoy reading, because he has mentioned other stuff in the past. And wow, I am an old man and I didn't realize how much I am behind in life. I mean, emotionally, because wow, this is why it's good to be humble, not to believe, oh, because I'm old, I'm like nearing my 50s, I know this and that. No, because there's always something to learn. And yeah, I'm grateful, because if I don't change, I'll be someone that I'm trying not to be. And I realize it's not just the tooth. I've met other people that are like that, and it came to me that wow, because when I was reading those interpersonal, those self-improvement books like Anthony Robbins, The Awakened Giant Within, and David Goggins, The Can't Hurt Me, a couple, actually I have a lot of books, and I realized people who are like really angry, mean, cruel, they have some sort of, I mean, it doesn't say it directly in the book, but when I see it over and over, it seems like those people who are have those anger and they're cruel to others, they have some unresolved issues that they're not able to fix themselves, so they take it out on others. That's how I see it. I'm not a professional. That's just from my observation and from what I learned on the books I've read. And yeah, for me to have that anger against the tooth, I think there's some healing in me I need to work on. I need to self-reflect more on to have that emotional mastery. So I do apologize, rambling. Thought I'd share in case anybody is going through that. Maybe I'll write that down too. Emotional mastery, which unfortunately I still got a lot to work on. But you know what I notice? People who grow up in a loving family, it's like a cheat code. Not really, but it seems like it, because I've met people who came from a loving family, and wow, they have confidence. They just pleasant to be around. Not all, but a majority of people that I've met, they seem grounded. And yeah, I mean I guess because they haven't really experienced hell from another person, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, let's get it moving. How much time we got? We got 12 minutes and 21 seconds. So let's continue with the day. So yeah, that's why the prayer wasn't that good. The meditation wasn't that good. So after that, I studied Hmong, and I also took breaks. But the quality of study was much better. I try to focus more because the Father of Heaven reminded me of the oath I made, and I almost totally forgot about it. But I'm thankful, because if I break it, man, it's bad. And it's written that he's terrible. He's terrible not only to those that are wicked, but also to those who break the oath. So this also applies to those that are seeking righteousness. Break the oath and he'll break us. So it's not good to break the oath. Because I said to him, I can't study the Hmong, because when I was living in the streets, I was always bothered every time I tried to study Hmong. And I said to the Father of Heaven, give me a place to stay, and I will focus and study the Hmong. And boom, a series of things happen, and I'm here at a place, unfortunately with a tooth, but it is what it is. But it's still, he kept his word. He said, all right, you need a place, you got a place. So remember how it used to be when I was down in the living room area? If for those people who watch my really old videos, it used to be downstairs, but now I'm upstairs in the room. So I have no excuse. I have to study the Hmong, and I have to pick it up really quick. And I'm slacking. I'm taking my time, and I shouldn't do that. So I really need to step up the Hmong. Probably should write that down. Step up Hmong. And I think I know why I really need to study the Hmong because I truly want to return to Vietnam. I miss Vietnam so much, like so much, because every time I go to Vietnam and when I come back to America, I could handle bad situations really well because I think because I released everything when I'm in Vietnam. I just delete all the, it's like cleaning the recycle bin on our computer, clean up all the baggage, and when I come back I'm all new and fresh. But the Father of Heaven, he already told me, you want to return to Vietnam, you need to be able to speak Hmong. Not speak, but also to understand. And plus when I go there, it's not really to vacation or anything. Well, in a way it is, but I'm on a mission. So yeah, but in order to go into that mission, I need to learn how to speak Hmong. So yeah, anyways, after that, I unfortunately at 12:30, that's when I stopped. I slept for 10 minutes, so at 12:40 I did a mic test. So I do want to share it. Let me write this down. Mic setup. So let me put the time here. Time. So originally I have the microphone on my camera, which I'm using the ZV-E10. And if some of my returning viewers remember my Cripple Beast, the A7S III, when I connect it to the computer, there is no sound. So I had to figure out how I could use the Cripple Beast. And also originally I was using the Rode VideoMicro on the ZV-E10, and it was connected by a 3.5mm jack. So instead of using the sound on the ZV-E10, I'm using it straight from the laptop. And right now it is plugged into the laptop, and it's using the sound card. It's the one I bought. If you remember on my previous, I think 1 or 2 20-minute videos, I showed a little adapter, and that thing has a sound card where the laptop will acknowledge, oh, there's a audio plug-in. So I had to get that in order for the microphone to work. So it is connected, and I realized the volume was super low. I did the testing. I finished the testing at 1:45, so it took me an hour and 5 minutes to figure out how everything is going. I did test it out before I made the video, and holy smokes, wow. Okay, well, I don't know what happened, but my ZV-E10, it was at 100% battery power, and now it's at 67%. I'm not sure what happened, because last time it was plugged in, it stayed at 100%, but now the power is dropping. Okay, not sure. But anyways, so the microphone, it is set up. I could use the Cripple Beast now. Oh, the thing was, now I forgot what I was talking about. I think I need to buy another microphone, because this one is not battery powered. Now I understand why I need to get a microphone that's either battery powered or plug into power, because wow, I had to crank up right now the volume is cranked up at 500% just to match the normal audio. And I guess this type of microphone is meant to just stick on the cell phone or the camera, because the amp is already all the way up. Unlike the laptop, it's not like that, so it's different. And wow, because I remember watching a YouTube video where people have those battery power mic, when they plug into the camera they have to turn the volume down. So I guess is the opposite when it comes to the laptop, where the volume has to go up. I mean, for those battery power, when they connect to the laptop, I guess it's okay because it's already powered up. But yeah, anyways, that was my microphone saga. We got 5 minutes. Man. So after that, I prepared for work. What I mean prepared for work is I put my laptop away, put the camera away, put all my workbook away, all my other stuff away, and I also wrote Nama dashu. It means I ate lunch, and then I also steamed my pants because it was all wrinkled up. So I straightened that out, wore the work clothes, and I left the house at 15:15, which is 3:15. I got to workplace about 4:30. It was quite a bit of traffic. I worked for, I think, 4 hours. I stopped working at 7:30. I did 4 trips and I made $50. So I'm grateful one of the customer hooked it up. It was supposed to be $5, but they hooked up with another $5, so it was $10. So I'm grateful for that. But I need to get out of the house earlier. Man, I need to get out of the house earlier because I've been leaving the house around 2 to 3, and I stop work at 7:30, sometimes 8, and that's not a lot of time. I need to, like I mentioned in my previous video, I need to do 8 to 8 or 7:30 to 7:30, just a straight 12-hour shift, just so that I could start making some money back. Because when I do those, unfortunately, when I do those kind of shift, I would make around $50 or more. I know it doesn't sound a lot, but it's enough to kind of pay the bills, kind of in a minimal way. Because right now it's not looking good. It's not like it was before. Because one, it's saturated with too many drivers. Two, not a lot of people are ordering anymore. And three, a lot of people are out eating at restaurants way more than before, way more than last year, definitely way more than the year before that. So it's understandable. I am worried. I am praying, please, Abba, which means father in Arab, I think in Hebrew, to make this YouTube thingy work. I still need to start the other YouTube channels, which I have not. I want to dress in my old Vietnamese garment and start the other channel, the elyajvlogs, for the reading the Bible, because I really do want to read it, but my actions are not showing what I desire. So yeah, I think the reason why I didn't get it ready because I got everything done so late. I try to do everything quick, but something always comes up. Nothing goes as planned. And I really need to learn how to prioritize things, because if I really want to wake up early, I truly need to drop everything. Don't even clean up. Just, sleep. But it's so hard because it became a habit. Getting the food ready, get all this stuff, other stuff ready, just so that when I wake up, I don't have to do anything. Everything's done, pretty much. So, yeah. What should I title that? Make a change? Was I even talking about making a change? I have no idea. But I gotta write something down for the thumbnail and for the description. We got like a minute. Man, honestly, this YouTube thingy, I don't even know. I've been at it for like 3-4 years, but then the problem is it's been on and off. It's only this year I've been truly going at it, like doing this 20-minute video daily. I'm actually surprised I'm actually making a video every day. But I guess as a start, I mean, I shouldn't give up so easily. So I'm gonna grit it, continue to make the video. But I do want to improve But what can I do? I mean, there are things I could do, but I don't know. Boom. We made it. The 20-minute video. So that is all I have for today. I really hope I have an idea. I have an idea to make the video more fun for the 20-minute videos. Because I could do this. I could take pictures of what I've done for the day and put it up, right? Because like I said, there's certain areas that are very beautiful in Buena Park, very beautiful. Like the rich area, when I say it's green, it is green. There's like trees, bushes, and the rich area, the wealthy area, it's very green. And then the non-wealthy area, there's little greens, and maybe I should share that. Oh, okay. Hope it's. Oh well. All right, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for those that have watched the video all the way through. I greatly appreciate it. If you are new and enjoy the content, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, to subscribe. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. I greatly appreciate it. I do want to make a prayer for those and for me who watched the video all the way through. I pray that the Father of Heaven will protect our peace, that when we encounter any challenges, any obstacles, any situation, any person or people that tests us to the limits, that we may be able to handle it gracefully, peacefully, and if it's possible and in our will, to handle it with love and with positivity. I also pray that if anything has hurt us, that we are able to forgive, to truly forgive, and that the Father of Heaven will give us lots of love, because we need the Father of Heaven's love to be present and to be aware of what's going on in this world. And that's all I have for this video. Until the next, the Most High willing, hallelujah and Sinji Dua.